One.
No, but no, it was
So?
terrible. It was terrible because
It was terrible?
like traffic jams everywhere. Like
There we
people were crowded. We couldn't even get like one floaty, but mommy had to go all the way around to get one floaty.
For no
It was crowded out there.
It was crowded.
What's up, everybody? It's good to see everybody on here. Sorry for the delay, but I'm here, man. Look, if you're a bully, we got training tonight at 6:30. We're gonna train a little bit, talk a little bit.
Seriously, you're
Trying.
trading?
Well, training. Thank you very much. I appreciate the Father's Day wishes. Thank you very much. Tell a friend to jump on this live and share this live. I'm gonna be a little open, be a little free with everybody. I feel like giving away some gifts. Okay, we're gonna teach a little bit on this live. All right, so let's not delay. So do me a favor, hit the airplane, share it with 5 people that you care about. Don't share it with 5 people that you hate. Share it with 5 people you care about, 5 people you love, because I want to teach you some stuff. Okay? All right, so that's what we're going to do. It's good to see everybody on here. Look, let's start talking about it. The purpose of a market. What is a market? The purpose of a market is to facilitate trade. All right? That's the purpose of it. A market is simply a place where buyers and sellers meet. Now, you can have a job market, you can have a car market, you can have a supermarket, your grocery market, Amazon is a market, eBay is a market. And guess what? Instagram is a market. Facebook is a market. Well, what are you trading in these markets? In a job market, you're trading your skill for a salary. In a real estate market, you're trading your credit worthiness and down payment for a home. In a supermarket, you're trading your money for food. And right now, you're trading your time and attention for knowledge, right? What I want to do today is create a richer market with you, okay? I want to make a better market. What we're going to do for the next maybe 20 minutes, because I have to teach the bullies at 6:30, but I want to introduce you to the swiftness and the ease of futures trading. Good to see Nico. Good to see Baby Dog. Good to see you, Tiz Me, finally. Good to see Living Through My Dreams. Good to see YV Bree. What's good? You know, make sure you share this because we're going to go in. Now, look, if the purpose of a market is to facilitate trade, who's doing the trading? Okay, well, typically what you have is buyers and sellers, right? If you go to the grocery store, you're the buyer. And Publix or Winn-Dixie or Whole Foods or Kroger or Piggly Wiggly, they're the seller, right? What up, Suge? What up, BR Hill? What up, No Limit, Jay? You know what I'm saying? Those are your sellers and you're the buyer, okay? They're going to sell you some stuff and you're going to buy it from them. Now, if you're in the market, say the futures market, then who's the sellers and who's the buyers? Well, that's exactly what it is. Hollywood Lou, good to see you, man. Long time. So, oh, what's up? I'm going to tell you where I am. Okay, so my wife did a surprise 4K Zelle. My wife did a surprise gift, and she bought me a round of golf at a beautiful course here in Miami. And we're staying here at the resort as well. And with the tea time that I was supposed to have, I would have been in the seat to teach at 3:30, but I end up having to go out on a later time. And it threw my time and all off 4K Zelle, so I'm sorry. But I'm glad you're here now, and that's why I want to teach you. In fact, I'm going to give you some good stuff today. I'm going to give you some good stuff. So listen to me. Now, if you have a market and you know the purpose of it, you just have to know the participants. Who's in the market? Well, there's buyers and sellers, and then there's a third person. That person is someone waiting to be a buyer or seller. Yes, you have buyers, sellers, and people waiting to be buyers and sellers, right? Now, if you're in the real estate market, let's think about it. You buy a house. Let's say your grandmother bought the house in 1952. Great home, 3-2, nice neighborhood. Grandma held on to it. Grandma might have passed away or she might still be alive. And now the house that she bought for $18,000 is worth $300,000. Well, grandma bought it low, and because she's gotten it up so high, she could sell it, right? Because grandma would make a nice profit if she bought it low and sold it high. Now, that's the same thing that happens in the financial markets. You might find a stock, or you might find a future, or you might find some sort of option, or you might find some sort of crypto instrument, or you might find some sort of commodity that you can purchase at a low price and watch the price increase, and then you can sell it. However, this is something that's so amazing. What differentiates us from investors is that investors are vested. What up, Queen? What up, King May? I'm telling you, what up, Sam? Hey, look here. What you better do is you should share this. Hit that airplane. Share this, because I'm going to go in. Now, I'm bringing everybody from, the kindergarten to trading. We just start, we warming up. But after a little while, I'm going to show y'all exactly how to get into the market. And I think I might use some of these buildings out here to teach you how to do it, okay? All right. What up, living through my dreams? Let's get it. So here we are. We made it through kindergarten, first grade. You know your participants. Now we're talking about second grade. So if you're in second grade, what you need to know is buy low, sell high, right? But that's an investor thing, because investors want to find a company when it's cheap and sell it when it's made some money, right? That's what you want to do. But we're not investors. I mean, it's cool to invest, but I make my money not just when I'm 60, but I make it in 60 minutes. I do that by not just investing my money for the long term, but I trade my money for the short term. I can get into and out of trades in a day, right? That makes me what they call an intraday trader. That means I can take a position in the morning, exit the position by lunchtime, and I can do that every day. Now, there are multiple types of investors, long-term, short-term, right? You have investors that are there for 10 years, investors that are there for 5 years. You have swing traders, right? People who might be in a trade for a month, maybe a couple weeks. Then you have day traders, people who are in a trade for a day, maybe a day or two. I'm telling you, all right? So now you're in second grade. Let's get out of there, though. Let's go to third grade. You ready for third grade? Somebody type third grade. All right, now you can buy low and sell high. But let me tell you, if you're a trader, you can sell high and buy low. Jay, what are you talking about? How can you sell something that you never bought? Right? Because selling is not a term of possession. Buying is not a term of possession. Selling and buying, when you are a trader, are terms of directional bias. All right? Here we go. There we go. Buyers will profit as the market rises. Sellers will profit as the market falls. Hear me well. So if you're a seller, you just want the price to go down, and you can profit on the way down. If you're a buyer, you want the price to go up, and you'll profit as it goes up. All right? Traders, we don't care if the market is going up or down. We just want to make sure we know what it's going to do today. Is it going to go up today or down today? Because that way we can be on the right side of the market. Anybody ready for fourth grade? Let's go to fourth grade. Let's go to fourth grade. Okay. Now, Jay, how can you profit from something if you don't possess it? You do it every day. The Cowboys are going to play the Washington football team. It's going to be Thanksgiving football. Every year on Thanksgiving, the Lions play the Packers and the Cowboys play the Redskins, but now they're called the Washington football team. You didn't play for the Cowboys and you don't play for the Redskins. But what can you do if you want to profit from their game? Well, maybe you might bet on the Redskins. Maybe you might bet on the Cowboys, right? Okay, what up, Mommy? What up, CK? What up, B2 Richard? What up, Teeter? What up, Chavez, Delaney? I see y'all. Share this because it's going down. Mama Lee, I got you. If you got a request, I'm in there. So if you want to make money from the outcome, you can bet on the action. How can you make money from a game where you own a player, you don't own the team, you don't own the stadium, you don't have the side, you don't have any of the hot dogs, the corn dogs, you don't sell no chips, no juice, but there you are betting on the outcome of an event. Now that happens every day. And that is what a futures trader is. A futures trader will look at an event and decide the outcome in the future and take a position on it. A futures trader can look at the future, determine what is going to happen right now, and predict the outcome for then. That's what I do. See, I can wake up in the morning. I see you, W.R. Andrews. Yes, I am. I'm going to drop them. I'm going to keep dropping them too. You need to share this with the people you love, because I'm only in 4th grade right now. Wait till I get to 8th grade. I'm going to start spicing it up in here now. Now, look, you can make money doing that. You think that the price will rise? Buy it. Hold it for a couple hours, then sell it. You think the price is going to go down? Well, sell it right now, because directional bias is not about possessing. Sell it right now. It goes down. Then at the end, you buy it so you can get out. You can get into and out of trades. Now, what is a trade? Glad you asked. Let me tell you the anatomy of a good trade, because we're in 5th grade. Somebody say 5th grade. The anatomy of a good trade happens this way. You need to have an entry. Somebody type entry. You need to have a target. Somebody type target. And you need to have a stop. Somebody type stop. Now, an entry works like this. That's where you get into the market. You might get in as a buyer. You might get in as a seller. Your target, that is where you think the trade will go. That's where you think the market will go. It'll go up if you're a buyer. You think it'll go down, so you put it below you if you're a seller, right? Okay, now I like that ETS 4KZL. Now your stop, now that's where you think that if the market goes here, I'm wrong about my prediction. If I bet on the Cowboys and I bet on the 4th quarter that they'll win, but it's the 2nd quarter and they're down by 30, maybe I can exit my bet a little early. I don't have to let my bet expire. I can exit it a little early, right? That happens all the time, right? You think the Cowboys are going to win. You get to halftime, they're down by 40. Hey, you don't want to take the full loss on your position. Maybe you just cut your losses right now. You call your bookie, you call somebody, you get out of your trade. You get out of your bet, right? You get out of your probabilistic outcome experience. Right? And it's the same thing as a trader. That's what you use your stop for typically. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can use your stop in a lot of fantastic ways. And what I teach my students to do, I can use my stop like a target. Oh, I can bring that stop in and make that stop dance with price. And I can make sure that if I'm trying to get into a position, I can use my stop and I can take profit with that. Oh, yeah, man. I'm telling you, there's so many ways. Junior Charles Kelly, don't worry. Come on, here we go, 6th grade. Now, Junior Charles says, I'm not sure how to put on a trade. This is what happens. If you're going to trade the market, there are going to be some people that are involved. You are the trader or the investor. You have a broker. The broker ensures that you get into and out of your position, right? And then you have the exchange itself. The exchange is the person that is hosting the market. Right? So if you go into your supermarket, that is the market. Publix, Whole Foods, Piggly Wiggly, Winn-Dixie, Kroger. That's the market. But who facilitates your trade? Who's your broker? Well, you have a debit card. That's your bank. Your bank ensures that when you swipe, the market takes no more money than what they're giving you in the trade. If you buy $90 worth of groceries, the market has no right to charge you $150 because all they gave you was $90 worth of value. So your broker is your bank. And then there you are, the trader. And I'm going to tell you, when you go to the market, there are some trades you get into and some you don't. If you go, ladies, hey, ladies, where my ladies at? Ladies, say how. Come on, ladies, say, ow. I hear you on the loud. Come on, say, ow. Ladies, look, if you go to the market and they have those shoes you've been waiting on, but man, they marked those shoes up. You don't know why. You saw them at another store for $400 and now they're at this store and they're $550. You say, I'm not going to buy them at $550. Why? Because they're too high to buy. You can find them at a lower price. Now that's what I'm saying. You can participate or not participate. You have the market who controls the prices of the items. You have the broker or the bank who makes sure that if you buy something, it is the right price. And you have you, the trader or the investor. That's how it happens. It happens at your real estate market. It happens at your grocery market. It happens on Amazon. And guess what? In your financial markets, whether you're trading Tesla or Amazon, or whether you're trading Apple or Microsoft, or whether you're trading the hog futures or the crude oil, whether you're trading the 30-year treasury bonds, then you're always going to be taken care of because you are the trader Your broker or the bank will ensure that you get into and out of positions for a fair price, and the market itself will manage the instrument that you're trading. All right, let's go to the next grade. Come on, y'all want to go? Somebody say next grade. Jay want to go to 6th grade. Can I go to middle school on them? Come on, y'all, 6th to 8th. Here we go. Now, what can you trade? You can trade anything. Absolutely anything. You can trade the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. You can trade the U.S. Open today because it's playing. You can see who it is, right? You can trade whatever you want to trade. Me, Jay, what do you trade, Jay? I'm so glad you asked. Your boy Jay, guess what I trade? I trade hopelessness for hope. I trade fear for bravery. I trade a lack of knowledge for a wealth of understanding. That's what I trade. Jay, what are you talking about, man? See, I'm going to tell you what I do. People come to me, they don't know how to trade. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know they lost. They don't know up, down, green candles, red candles. What is a candle? Support, resistance. I just bring them on. Come on. I say, come on here. You don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to change your life. I know that you're tired of that job. I know you're tired of that boss. I know you're tired of being scared of the calls from the unknown number. I know you're tired when you pick up the phone, you say hello, and somebody say, I have a personal business matter for da-da-da-da-da. You know, come on, I've been there. Come on, can we be real with each other? Come on, let's be real with each other. I know you felt lost before. It's Father's Day, and I felt lost before. Come on, man. Come on. And you feel lost. But guess what? If you can understand the relationship between buyers and sellers in a pictorial, graphical form on a chart, then you'll know when to buy and when to sell. Let me tell you hope. Can I give you hope? Now, we just in 6th grade, but I'm going to just peak you for the 7th and 8th grade. Oh, Jay, man, I didn't never stay in resorts. My wife didn't. My wife wasn't always often just doing that sort of. No. My wife worked really hard. I worked really hard. I played every gig you can find. See, before I was a full-time trader, I was a guy that was playing every Sunday, every Thursday, every Friday. I wouldn't come to places like this so I can enjoy the room and play the course. I'd be down in the restaurant setting up my keyboard so I can play. Come on, Jay would start off, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I try not to sing it out of key. Oh, baby, if you had a little. Man, I would start off like that in A flat. Next thing you know, I'll be saying, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn. And if I saw some old people out there say, L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. Now E is even more than anyone that you adore. Now love. I would sing, man. I was singing for my dinner. I was trying to fill up a tip jar. And after I filled up that tip jar, the booking agency would pay me a week later, but I'd take that tip money. I would stop by the grocery store on the way home after gig. If the grocery store was closed, I stopped by Walmart and I would buy some Lunchables and some chips and some Capri Suns. And I would make sure I bought some socks or underwear. If the babies were young, I'd buy a pack of Pampers, and then I would go home to my wife and I would sing. And then, we would, get those groceries and we pray and thank God for it and try and stretch that money for a week. I stretched that money, man. Stretch that money. Because you needed that money to get you to the next gig and the next gig and the next gig. And there I was. I didn't know how to trade. I was just trying to learn. I drop the kids off at school. I come home. I open up my charts and I try and buy and try and sell. And I be in sim mode, or I be in a combine and I blow a combine, or I blow some money and I be sim.